Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are
Hopefully Awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. What?
Full screen.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. And today's geeky thing includes just a bunch of stuff because it's halfway through the week. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm trying to click around and do something right now, and I'm terrible at vamping when I do that. But it's over. I got it. So yeah, this is the Hopefully Awesome show on a Wednesday. Usually we do these on Mondays. Kind of missed this past Monday, so it was like, you know what? Let's do the time warp again, as David Tennant would say, and let's go ahead and it's the Hillywood show.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I was like, I'll just reference that. But no, he's like, let's do a time warp. We'll do we'll switch it up. Instead of Smallville tonight, we'll do the Hopefully Awesome show and kind of get things back on track. Are you okay? Everything okay?
I almost spilled Dr. Pepper everywhere. Hey, Jariana.
I was getting centered. So if you're wondering what that loud conk was, that was me scooting my metal chair over. We need to get new chairs.
I need chairs.
I think that's what the next upgrade. You know, we got the TV, we got the lights. I think next upgrade, chairs.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yes.
All right, I like it. Well, Maggie, you know what else I like?
News.
The cards. Guys, we're having a great morning,
Wednesday.
great afternoon, something.
Great Wednesday evening.
Here, I'll do this right quick. You just talk to us.
Okay. Well, I am watching Matt, but I'm not good while I'm watching somebody else do something. I'm trying to think. I've been playing Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, and it's pretty cool so far. I got the thing where it saves everything that you've built.
Say we'll be back. Hey, there we go.
There we are. God, it scared me.
Our soundboard completely crashed, so that's kind of what's going on right now.
Oh God.
Yeah. Hey, we're back. We're back. We got this, guys. It's Wednesday. Let's get into the news.
God, freaking hump day.
It's time for the news.
News, everyone.
We thought YouTube shut us down for a second, but it was just us.
Jariana corrected you. That's right, ma'am. She said no as riff, raff, magenta, and oh God, I can't see. Columbia would say, let's do the Tom warp.
Who's that? Who are those people?
Those are the people from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, with Oswald from the Drew Carey Show.
No. You're thinking about the Drew Carey show when they did that.
Story number 1. Check this out. Maggie, you know who that is?
I have no idea who that is.
That is...
Shaggy?
No.
It does
that
look
is
like
Peanut
Shaggy.
Butter Gamer.
No, it's not. It's Austin.
This is Andy Muschietti.
Muschietti.
I'm going to say Muschietti. It's Muschietti. Muschetti, you think? Spaghetti. So, via One Take News, Andy Muschietti is reportedly set to direct Batman: The Brave and the Bold. Now, if you're not aware of who Andy Muschietti is, he is the director of The Flash.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that the one that hinted, kind of?
Yes. Last week we talked about the fact that he's like,
true.
I can't, I don't know what Batman be up to yet. Can't really talk about it.
He knows.
But apparently he's already been signed on.
Cool. I can't wait. Like, I really
It'll
can't
be great,
wait.
honestly. Like, I mean, hopefully it will be. I mean, we'll find out next week when we watch The Flash if The Flash is any good. But for all intents and purposes, it looks like it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
And James Gunn is a big fan of his. So, speaking of James Gunn, did you see that in young Barry's room?
Yes.
There's a poster
He's canon. He's
for
canon in the
Scooby-Doo
DC Comics world. I love it.
You love Scooby-Doo too. So now
Yes.
the Flash apparently loves Scooby-Doo.
Young Barry has good taste.
There you go. But yeah, so The Brave and the Bold is the third DCU movie to have a director attached. with James Gunn himself being the director of Superman Legacy. And of course, we learned a couple of months ago that James Mangold is going to be directing Swamp Thing.
Oh, yeah.
So and again, this film will follow Batman as he learns to live with his biological son, Damian Wayne. It's going to be great.
Yes, I can't wait.
And it may be Christian Bale. We don't know. It's still out.
George
we don't know.
Clooney.
I mean, I would love it if it was George Clooney.
I would
Honestly,
too.
if it was George Clooney, screw it.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be anybody.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Dig up Adam West's body and let him puppet it around.
Whoa. No.
As Batman.
No, that's not cool. Not cool.
Nah, he'd laugh about it. He's got a good sense of humor. He used to. Maggie, you shouldn't have hit that. Why did you hit that? Gosh.
Everybody can see your hand on it.
Nah, I got eyes on it. But yeah. So apparently they're not going to have an official announcement that he's directing until after the writer's strike is done. So that's why it's still kind of just a rumor right now. But yeah, it's pretty much all sewn up. Maggie, thoughts on Andy Muschietti getting Batman Brave and the Bold?
He's got a cool name, by the way. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah,
I'm excited, to see this story being told.
Yeah.
It'll
be interesting. Like, do you think what's his name? I almost said Keanu Reeves. Michael Keaton.
I wish Keanu Reeves.
You think Michael Keaton plays a part in Brave and the Bold?
Why
don't they just make another Michael Keaton Batman?
No.
Like, I mean, if that's the reason, like 90% of the people are excited for the Flash. So, like, just get Michael Keaton a fourth or third Batman movie.
Batman, baby.
Yeah,
you can't go wrong.
I mean, you don't even have to bring back Tim Burton.
No,
just give it to Andy Muschietti.
Get Danny Elfman to do the music again.
I don't know if we need all that. We got him back for Justice League.
He did Mission Impossible, the first one.
Justice League. He did Justice League. And they were like, hey, let's just cram in some music cues from the 70s and 80s Batman, Superman movies, just so we can kind of get some nostalgia bait for everybody.
Danny Elfman's just like, I'm doing whatever I want to, and you can't stop me.
Danny Elfman is a crazy son of a bitch.
Yes, he is. He like tours with like Bonnaroo and
Junkie
stuff.
XL.
Huh?
That's another composer. Anyway, he's at Bonnaroo?
Yeah.
That's oh yeah, wait, didn't everybody freak out because like
jammed out
before Christmas music was playing? Wow.
Yeah, everybody jammed out.
What is this? What's this?
Oh. Huh.
Next story. We're going to be talking about Across the Spider-Verse a little bit later on in the show. But just as a little bit of a tease over the weekend, Across the Spider-Verse earned $208.6 million in the film's worldwide opening weekend. And that means that it is the second biggest domestic opening weekend of 2023.
Yeah.
Only behind the Super Mario Brothers, the movie. Woohoo! So I gotta ask, like, obviously that's awesome. This movie's fantastic. Again, we're gonna review it later. We're not talking any spoilers right now, so don't worry. But this movie's awesome, and the first one obviously didn't make a ton of money, and it kind of underperformed, right? Like that was the takeaway or whatever. But I mean, it's fantastic, right? And this one's possibly even better. I don't know. But the fact that this is the second highest opening weekend of 2023, and like Ant-Man is not one of them, Guardians is not one of them, Fast and Furious is not one of them. Like, it's two animated movies. So I mean,
Come on.
Are we on the brink?
Animation domination, baby.
Are we on the brink of maybe having like an animation renaissance of sorts?
I hope.
Yeah,
man. Like, I think that's what all I watched whenever I was a kid was animated stuff.
Animated stuff was great.
Yeah.
Like,
it still is.
You had Bugs Bunny. You had Mickey Mouse. You had Digimon. You had Pokemon. You had Tasmania. You had Tiny Toon Adventures. You had Doug, Rugrats, Hey Arnold, Ren and Stimpy, Wild Thornberries. You had Freakazoid, Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain. You had Action Man. You had The Magician. You had Danny Phantom. You had half of Lizzie McGuire. You had the Zoog Disney was another one. Aladdin, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. The shows these are based off of. The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. The Lion King 1.5. The Timon and Pumbaa show.
I'll watch that one.
The Bugs Bunny Roadrunner show. The Bugs and Daffy show.
The Bugs and Tweety show.
The Bugs and Tweety show. It's a classic. Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
The Real Ghostbusters.
The Mask.
The Mask. You had
Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura.
SWAT cats.
I was just gonna go for as long as I could.
Two Stupid Dogs.
Two Stupid Dogs and Secret Squirrel. You remember that?
Is he gonna name everything? Well, the thing is, Jerry and I probably would have joined in with them like I just did right there towards the end.
But Maggie, how you feel about Spider-Verse doing so well?
It deserves it. It deserves.
It does.
So much more.
If you're still sleeping on animated movies, let me just tell you right now, you need to wake the hell up. All right, we got Spider-Verse movies, we got Inside Out, we got Toy Story, we got Moms Need Mars.
Mars needs moms, Matt. Mars needs moms.
No, I'm joking. No, but Your Name is also an animated film, and it's my favorite movie of all time. So think about that. There it is. All right.
You got Sailor Moon, My Hero Academia, Soul Eater, got Demon Slayer, you got Inuyasha, Card Captor Sakura, Spy Family,
You can't
Fairy Tale.
You're trying.
I can't look at you. You make me laugh.
I was just going, thanks. Just by looking at me.
Yeah, you're just so funny.
A face only a mother could love.
Your mom's not in chat, man.
Damn. I have separation issues. Next. So Maggie, I don't know if I've told you about this, but via Variety, producer Amy Pascal.
God, crazy woman.
She's crazy, dog.
Her hair's crazy.
She says a Spider-Woman movie, animated movie, and a live-action Miles Morales movie are both in the works. You'll see all of it, she told me Tuesday at the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse premiere.
You?
No, I'm reading from Variety, damn it. It's all happening. It's all happening. It's all happening. It's all happening.
It's coming around.
And producer Avi Arad was also there. And he said, he teased the moviegoers will see a Spider-Woman movie sooner than you expect.
Good.
So there you go.
She's awesome. She's an amazing character.
But live action Miles Morales.
I know.
Let's not.
Well, that
bury
was
the
already
lead
mentioned.
Here. Not last week.
I thought it was.
Maybe. I don't think it was. I think that happened
Somebody
this week.
go back and please.
But do it after this is over, because we need the watch time for this. But no, I
Open up a new tab.
What do you think, Maggie? You excited to see some more Spider-Woman?
Heck yeah!
How do we feel about her name being Spider-Woman? By the way,
I mean, I understand. Like, yes, the comic books were called Spider-Gwen, but it wouldn't make.
There you go. I figured you'd be the one that wants to show this. There it is.
There we go.
Look at that, everybody.
Look how you have to eat.
Oh wait, sorry.
Popcorn out of it.
It's alright. It's a popcorn bucket.
See?
You gotta go.
Hold her face.
You gotta go ass to face. You never go ass to mouth.
Anyways.
That's a Clerks 2 reference.
I know.
Anyway.
I know.
All right, Maggie.
Matt.
How you feel?
I'm pretty excited.
Ow! Via the New York Times.
Oh, God.
Hocus Pocus 3
Let them die.
is in the works at Disney.
Why?
Because the second one did so good. It did so good
Did
for him.
it?
It did. It did, Maggie. Unfortunately, it did really well. It performed well. You know, it probably cost them $1.95 to make, and you know they made probably $7-8 billion on it. So
Can we not have any teenagers involved in this? Can we just? I don't know.
Maggie, no.
I'd rather see them like kill
Maggie,
people.
Listen, we've been in a different world. Okay, there's the world that we knew of Hocus Pocus is no more. Okay, we now live in a post Hubie Halloween world. All right, so you should just understand at this point that we're never gonna get a good Halloween movie ever, never again. All right, the days of under wraps and can of worms are far behind us. All right,
Halloween Town.
Halloween Town. Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge. Halloween Town 3, Marnie gets the period.
Halloween Town High.
4, Halloween Town High. Halloween
Marnie
Town
gets
5. Marnie and Me. It's where Marnie dies. They have to put her down at the end. It's really sad. It's really sad, you guys. And he's like, "Oh wow, Marnie, I really enjoyed being in Halloween Town with you."
Anyways.
Oh my god. I love it. Just the idea of Owen Wilson just having to put Marnie to bed, like just like death, like her deathbed.
But he had to kill her himself.
Oh wow! Is that
Debbie Reynolds?
Is that Calabar? Wait, is Debbie Reynolds in it?
Yeah, she's the grandmother.
Oh wow! I thought that was Debbie Ryan. All right, Maggie, how you feel about Hocus Pocus 3?
I'm not excited. Just leave shit alone.
All right, so we did Hocus Pocus 2, right? And they did well the witches are back. Right?
Yeah.
What do we get for Hocus Pocus 3?
I don't know.
What kind of terrible song could they rip off?
Time Warp.
Time Warp? No. It's got to have the word bitch in it. How about Which Better Have My Money?
Which you better have my book.
Children! Which better have my money?
Which better have my book? Yes, shut him up.
Via Puck News. What? The Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise?
Do you remember when we first started the Hopefully Awesome show and you hated Tom Cruise?
Oh, yeah.
Like
when
you
we
were
started
just not a
dating,
fan.
I wasn't. No,
You weren't a fan. Now look at you.
Look, I'm whistling at him.
Whistling at him. You love Top Gun. You love Mission Impossible. Dude makes good movies. Dude makes good movies. He makes
good men.
movies. A few, right? Thank you. Aaron Sorkin.
Cocktails.
Anyway, I've never seen Cocktail.
It's fun.
You know what else is fun, Maggie? Tom Cruise has reportedly asked rival studios to either give up their screens for Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 or move their release dates for both Barbie and Oppenheimer. So he's called him up. He's
Dang,
like, listen, y'all. I need you to move this stuff.
Yes.
Called up the president of Warner Brothers, David Zaslav.
Well, I mean, he isn't tight with everybody in there, so...
He saved cinema. Apparently. If you ask Steven Spielberg, he saved cinema.
He saved cinema with Top Gun, right?
With Top Gun Maverick. You know, the theaters were all but dead, and then Tom Cruise came down as if from Jesus of Nazareth.
Savior.
And he breathed the breath of life back into the AMC theater.
And brought back Nicole Kidman, his ex-wife. To do the promos for it.
You know, Maggie, because sometimes heartbreak feels good in a place like this. All right. Yeah. We've started reciting that every time.
Somebody heard us last time. They were laughing. But the thing is, like, a few weeks ago, we heard somebody saying it along with it.
I'm saying whenever that plays from now on, we stand up, we put our hand over our heart.
I'd rather salute her.
Either way, whatever, you know.
Moulin Rouge.
Never mind, I'm joking. Sorry, you just threw me off. Tom Cruise is reportedly pissed that Oppenheimer will be taking away all of the IMAX screens from Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. And Cruise has furiously showed the film to exhibitors to convince them to switch from Barbie and Oppenheimer to Mission Impossible.
Man. God.
He's like, listen here, fuckers.
Cutthroat.
Hey, I mean, maybe they should have moved Mission Impossible. Because here's the thing, IMAX is in a rock and a hard place, right? Because on one hand, you got Tom Cruise, right?
Yes.
And on the other hand, you have Nolan, who is like the most vocal proponent of IMAX, right?
Oh yeah, he's like one of the last few, like
one of the only few to like shoot entire movies on
film.
IMAX. Yeah.
And like how like it weighed like 600 pounds or something,
and it was 11 miles long.
Yeah, I'm scared
for the reels of Oppenheimer.
I'm scared.
I can't wait. What a weekend that's going to be.
Oh,
Barbie
God.
and Oppenheimer. It's going to be insane. Bring your sleeping bag, Maggie. But
Wake me up when Oppenheimer's over.
no, Oppenheimer's going to be good.
Wake me up when Oppenheimer is.
How you feel about that one, Maggie?
Did it make you mad?
No, I'm just curious. I want us to take a beat. Really, I just want to understand like how you feel about your joke just now. Feel good about it?
It made you mad. So.
It didn't make me mad.
It's just the look on your face.
Yeah, I'm playing it up. I'm being the character of Negative Nancy.
Listen, maybe you should pull a Mission Impossible and go in and replace all the film of Oppenheimer and Barbie to Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1.
I was doing your score for you.
I know, but like, I need you to talk
to Mission Incatable. It's gonna be big. No, I mean obviously Mission Impossible looked great. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Hi, Angie.
Nobody owes anybody anything ever. All right, we all are just wandering this void we call the speck of dirt Earth, and none of us are owed anything. So Tom Cruise, maybe you saved cinema.
You owe me a pack
of
bubblegum, Matt.
But why?
You do. You forgot.
I did forget. Apparently.
Yeah. How dare you?
But nobody owes anyone anything, all right? If you want something in life, you gotta grab it by the fucking balls, and you gotta squeeze until you fucking get that lemonade, all right? That's what life is. Life is like a box of balls. Anyway, that's it. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, good for him for trying, but I hope nobody listens to him.
I don't think they will because they'll lose money.
As much as I love Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, sorry, buddy. Like, you could have moved yours.
Yeah.
You're not even coming out 4th of July weekend. Like, it's not even tied to anything. It's just a random week in July. Like, go later.
Maybe
come out
thinks,
sooner.
Maybe he thinks that he laid claim to it first.
Well, but they announced the date for Oppenheimer like 2 years before the date for Dead Reckoning Part 1 was announced. So, anyway.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cruise. I'm sorry.
Hey, Cruise, you should shut up and drive.
Shut up and drive.
Via the Wrap, a new Fast and Furious film.
God.
Focused on Dwayne Johnson's Hobbs is in the works. This is not a sequel to Hobbs and Shaw, but should be referred to like when you're thinking about it.
Hobbs and Shaw.
No. When you're thinking about it, it should be in your brain as, think of it as Fast X.5. All right.
Fast X 1.5.
No, Fast X.5. It takes place alongside the Fast X.
Hobbs and Shaw, Fast X.
No, Shaw's nowhere in this. All right, listen. So when Vin Diesel a couple weeks ago, we talked about there was going to be a trilogy of Fast X films.
Fast X.
But now apparently this was the third movie he was kind of referencing. So it is the Rock. They squashed the beef. Apparently, when Black Adam
They
flops
squashed the beef and made
like
some
a
sliders.
dead fucking fish, The Rock's like, you know what, Vin Diesel, you ain't so bad after all, brother. And he's like, yeah, you just you know who is bad though, that Aquaman guy.
You know what? I think you came to me, Rock, because you screwed up things with Warner Brothers.
Rock, I know why you come to me. You come to me because I'm your father. No, did you hear about now he's got beef with Aquaman?
What?
Yeah, Jason Momoa.
Why?
Jason Momoa, he's got beef with him now.
For what?
They're not gonna shoot on set together and stuff. Cause he's pissed that anybody could like anybody besides Vin Diesel. All right, that's the whole thing.
That's why you need to let it die, let it die, let it burn onto the ground.
What the fuck is that? What are you singing? Is that a song? Is that like an old hymnal? Like, what fucking church did you go to? Jesus.
No, it was at the end of the Lorax. The bad guy says that. He says that about the trees.
Oh my god.
Yes. But yeah, Fast and the Furious needs to go.
How
away.
dare you, Maggie?
They need to leave those movies alone. Fast and Furious, agreed.
No, hey.
Let it die.
They're great, all right? They're great. We got a car web swinging in one of them. We got a car going to space in one of them. And this last one, we didn't really get anything.
No,
but they're saving it all for
we got was
X.5 and
is
X2.
Fonzie gonna jump the shark? Cliffhanger.
That is all we got. But I'm still holding out hope. Because I think time travel is just around the corner.
No.
Just think about
That's
it.
not gonna happen.
Anyway.
I've thought about it enough. You've talked about it enough.
Words can hurt.
I'm
like
so sorry,
fist.
Matt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
I love
it's
you.
fine. Stuff your sorries in a sack. Ow.
Oh, I didn't mean to poke you that hard. I'm
Go to the next story, Maggie.
Come on, take your coffee.
All right, via Esquire.
Hey!
Maggie, you're gonna love this one.
Oh God.
Via Esquire, Harrison Ford says the most common fan question he's asked is, who would win in a fight, Han Solo or Indiana Jones? And he says, me, asshole. I don't want to fucking make shit up like that. I mean, what are you asking me that shit for?
He's an old man. Leave him alone.
He is. Look at him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still beautiful. Don't get me wrong.
He's still gorgeous.
I mean, like, man. Like I didn't realize he'd gotten so old.
Don't F with him, man.
It's true.
Hasn't anybody learned that yet? I mean, he even like, I think it was like for John Williams, like a tribute to him, and Harrison Ford's walking across the stage. They're playing like the Indiana Jones music, and he comes up to Mike. He's like, "That damn music follows me wherever I go."
He's great. He's a perfect old man, you know.
Like he wasn't like he didn't even look to be put in Star Wars or
no.
He just
happened. He's playing it up. Like, I mean,
I don't know.
That matches his gruff outer exterior. Okay, you can't be like all happier in Star Wars and also be the star of The Fugitive. Okay, it doesn't work that way. All right. So in order to become more than your current lot in life,
yeah.
All right, you have to kill the past. Okay, you have to kill it if you have to. You say, "Chewie, we're home." And then you get stabbed right in the fucking dick. All right, that's how it works. That's how it works. I don't make the rules.
I don't remember that happening in Star Wars.
Well, maybe you need to turn episode 7 back on.
Where's my pants?
It's in the IMAX aspect ratio.
Also, released this week a picture of him and Anthony Mackie on the set of Captain America.
Yeah, from where we wrote this for Monday.
Yeah.
No, nothing that's happened since Monday is in our news feed. Just so you know. We'll maybe talk about it next week. We probably won't on that one. So what do you think about the new title? It's no longer New World Order. It's Brave New World.
I'm glad it's not New World Order because all it makes me think of is the NWO from wrestling.
All it makes me think of is those fucking bastards. The ones, you know, they're like, oh fuck, there's lizard people and the fucking earth is flat, and like, oh, did you know we never even fucking went to the moon and shit, and look at this money, there's that pyramid that's all seeing on, that means that Satan's actually part of the American currency, but there's only gonna be one currency because it has the mark of the beast and shit. And like, nah, get the fuck out of here, all right? New World Order, it's stupid. All right, it's all dumb. Change the fucking name. Brave New World, a whole new world. Who gives a fuck? All right, I want to see Anthony Mackie spread his wings in the Star Spangled
Banner.
There you go. Star Spangled.
You're thinking about killing somebody, apparently.
Listen,
I think a little bit of Harrison Ford brushed off on you.
Where's my pants, Callista? Where's my pants? All right.
Funhouse.
That's
Indiana Jones gameplay.
That's it. Anything else you want to say about this?
No. Don't mess with him. He's old.
Don't mess with Texas.
Don't mess with him.
And now it's time for our main topic. It's time for the main topic. That's right, everybody. Welcome to the Across the Spider-Verse review. We watched Across the Spider-Verse a couple of days ago, a couple of weekends. I don't even know. Time is a flat circle. And we watched it, and now we are here to discuss it. When we talk spoilers, we will let you know completely ahead of time that we're doing spoilers. There'll be this little noise. And then on the screen, it'll say spoilers real big. Look at that. So typically the way we do this, we talk about the movie spoiler-free. And then we do a spoiler-filled section. And then after the spoiler section, we then add the movie to our ranking for summer 2023 so far. So that is how this is going to progress. Maggie, you okay?
I think I got a headache.
Ah, that sucks. I got a headache too. It's called ball and chain over here.
Yeah, take the ball and chain and whack you upside the head with it.
You gotta squeeze it by the balls. Across the Spider-Verse.
Lemonade, Matt.
Across the Spider-Verse came out last weekend. Maggie and I went and watched it. And boy, howdy, let me tell you, I ain't never seen a movie quite like this before, with the amount of art and music and action. Beautiful. Maggie, what'd you think? I'm not being.
You sound like a critic.
I'm not. I said licking. Listen. I'm not being facetious. I love this movie. I am extremely tired right now, and I've tried so hard to just.
I don't care if you're tired.
Oh, okay.
I don't care. Because you know what?
What?
I'm tired too.
Hey, that's right. You're damn right. Tired brothers.
I'm not a brother.
Or the disgusting brothers.
No.
Maggie, tell us about Across the Spider-Verse. How'd you like? How'd you feel?
I absolutely loved it. From beginning to end. It was awesome.
We have 27 more minutes of a show to fill, so you want to expand on that a little bit?
It's kind of hard with this headache emerging to the front of my eyes.
You want me to take it on?
Take it on.
Take on me.
Take on me.
Hey, Harry, we want to hang out with you. Okay, listen. Here's the rub. All right. Across the Spider-Verse is fantastic. It's wonderful. It's amazing. It's perfect. It's almost hard to talk about because it's so good. All right. Okay, Maggie's taking a step away for just a moment, so we're just gonna do this one-on-one. All right, listen here, everybody. I want you to come a little bit closer. Okay, that's a little too close. Take a step back. All right, thank you. Here's the thing: Across the Spider-Verse, more like across my brain of how good it was. Okay, so good. You think you're watching a movie? No, you're living an experience. All right, the world is a vampire. All right, and you're just a rat in a cage. So, suck on that. Welcome back, Maggie.
interesting.
I don't know what to say. What do you want me to say? It was great.
It was great. I mean, if we talk any more about it, we'd give away a bunch of crap.
I mean, okay, so you think we should just go straight into spoilers? Because it's really, I don't want to talk about anything specific
that's me.
unless we're in spoilers.
Yeah.
Because it's so good not knowing anything, you know? And I mean, the best parts obviously are in the movie, you know? So I guess what we would say here is definitely go check out Across the Spider-Verse. Even if you didn't like the first one, which I don't understand that. But even if you're like, it's an animated movie, I don't know. Go watch this. If you're a fan of Marvel, if you're a fan of Spider-Man, obviously, but if you're a fan of Marvel and superhero stuff in general, whatever, go give this a chance. I promise it is well worth your time. If you just absolutely can't fucking get out of your own brain long enough to watch an animated movie and enjoy it, then yeah, fucking miss out on one of the best movies of our fucking generation. All right? There, I said it. Fuck off.
You better. Hey, take it down a notch there, Matt.
All right, ready? We're going into spoilers, everybody. Spoilers.
Psych, not.
I can't believe Miles was dead the whole time. Never gets old. Never gets old.
Can't believe they met up at a church.
Donald Glover. Donald Glover. Donald Glover.
Donald
Maggie.
H. Glover.
Donald fucking Glover is in this movie as a live action Prowler.
Yes.
All right.
That's amazing.
He's a live action Prowler. What?
I loved how Miles
fuck?
walked past him and said, Uncle Aaron?
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Loved it.
It's amazing. And I mean, obviously, he was in the MCU. He played the Prowler in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Well,
not yet the Prowler, but he was. Is it Jefferson Davis?
Aaron.
Aaron Davis. Who's Jefferson Davis? Is that the president?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he's not him.
No.
He's Aaron Davis.
Oh my God.
Right?
Yes.
Anyway, listen. He was there, and now he's here. And is it the same one? Nobody knows. Maybe, probably. But, I mean, not necessarily. Did Kevin Feige sign off on this? Probably not.
No.
But, I mean, you know, they can throw the fucking Vulture and Morbius against them. Sony doesn't really give a fuck, right? They tie into Venom, unfortunately. They tie into The Amazing Spider-Man. They tie into the Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. But notably, absent Tom Holland.
Well, they only mention, like, Doctor Strange and that.
Yeah. But, I mean, like,
but that's it.
They touch on every live-action Spider-Man that we've had, except for Tom Holland.
Yeah.
And it's just an interesting thing. I wonder if they're saving that for like a big, like if they want to do more with him than just be a throwaway cameo.
I don't know. He has taken like a year off from acting.
Yeah, because his Apple TV Plus show is fucking garbage, apparently.
Well, because he had to go to such a dark place mentally for that character. Because he's like a psycho.
Sure. I'm just saying. It also has like a 4% on it.
Yes, I know. I know.
Not that means anything, obviously. But, you know, obviously that was fantastic. Spider-Man 2099. Is he a vampire?
Wait, I thought we was talking about that.
We're talking about it. I'm here. I'm talking about it. I don't think he's a vampire. He's not. Okay. He's not a vampire in the comics. All right. I know that much for sure. He's definitely not a vampire in the comics. And then, of course, we get a throwaway line that, like, you know, oh, it's a vampire, but, like, it's a joke, right? But then they say it a second time, and it doesn't really feel as jokey.
Yeah.
And he's, like, injecting himself with stuff, and he's always in, like, the shadows and things,
he always
you
looks
know?
deathly sick. What if he's Morbius?
And, like, well, that's the thing, right? Like, in the comics of the Spider-Verse, I forget what it was called, the first Spider-Verse crossover. Yeah. Might have just been called Spider-Verse. The bad guys are vampires. They are vampires, but they only feed on spider people. Yeah. So they're going to each dimension and they're killing all the spider people, and that's what brings all of the spider men together, right?
Spider people.
Yeah, true. There was a crossover comic between Miles and Peter, and it was called Spider-Man. Anyway, I digress. It doesn't matter. So, is this like? Are they kind of setting that up? Like maybe, big reveal, he's actually a bad guy. He's not really Spider-Man. He's actually this fucking vampire thing that eats spider people.
Yeah.
Or is it just a joke and he's just not a vampire? What do you think?
I don't know.
I think I don't know. I don't know either. I think that's such a big thing to try and tackle.
Yeah.
Like, just not only is he a bad guy, he's also a vampire.
Yeah.
But a vampire that only eats spider people.
Yeah.
I feel like that's maybe just a bit too much.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, at the same time, I don't know. They threw everything into this.
Yeah.
Like, there was a whole section in Lego World, you know. Apparently, that whole scene was done by like a 6-year-old or something. Maybe not 6, but
a teenager. I think he's like either 16 or 18.
Yeah, insane. I mean, super well done. I love the J. Jonah Jameson is a constant in every universe.
J.K. Simmons in every universe.
Every universe. Doesn't matter.
Lego, it's Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. Anywhere. I mean, and that's the thing. Is like he, it's I just completely lost my train of thought. Absolutely, the fact that there's so many people that are different people, like different people play Peter Parker, right?
Yeah.
But the J. Jonah Jameson, no matter what, is the same person.
Yes.
Right? Like, I think that's kind of funny.
Yeah. I really liked how this began. With
the drum.
Well, from Gwen's perspective, like we got all about Miles in the first one. In this one, we got Gwen's point of view of how she became Spider-Woman and how she wound up meeting the other Spider-Woman. Jessica Drew and Spider-Man 2099. What's really funny is that I love this version of Jessica Drew.
Yeah, no, she's fantastic.
And I know I've said this before on the show, but there is a comic, I think, it might be Spider-Verse, I'm not sure, but like Gwen somehow winds up in Jessica Drew's part of town.
I think that was the Spider-Gwen comics that you had.
Yeah.
She had a couple of volumes of that.
Yeah. But she's like, and it's so funny because she has the same reaction in the movie.
Yeah.
She's like, "Are you pregnant? Should you be doing this?" And Jessica Drew's like, "Well, I'm okay.
I'm not fragile. I'm just pregnant."
Yes.
Yeah. No, it was great.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, and she was awesome in it.
Yes, she was.
So apparently, if you look at the opening again after you finish the movie, you kind of pick up on the fact that this is Spider-Gwen's pitch to the other characters that she recruits at the end of the movie. So you're actually hearing her from the end of the movie doing the opening narration. And that's why it's like, yeah. So that's what all that is. Yeah. And that's why she's talking about Miles and like, how he's different and stuff because she's trying to recruit other spider people to help save Miles.
Also, Mayday. I love her.
Oh my God, Mayday, so good,
sweet baby.
Oh my God,
Peter B. Parker and Mary Jane.
Dude, I love that. I love, honestly. I mean, every spider person that shows up.
Yes, Spider-Punk kills it.
Yeah, he's probably the best one, honestly.
And I love
he's fantastic.
I loved Indian Spider-Man too.
Yeah, I cannot.
So much.
I don't have his name on here, but
Pavi.
Yes.
They called him Pavi.
Yeah. Oh, he's so good.
I loved him.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I
loved his bangles.
Yeah.
That he used.
Yeah. I don't think there's any characters that were not enjoyable.
And like whenever they get inside and see all the other spider people that are around, and then they start chasing Miles.
Yes.
We see Spider-Cat. We see the cowboy Spider-Man on his horse.
Web slinger.
Yes.
What was that? Giddy up.
Does the horse really need a mask?
That was amazing. It was amazing.
And oh gosh, I'm trying to think.
The Spider-Man car.
The Spider-Man car.
Which Lego Spider-Man is on the Spider-Man car.
Yes.
And then there's a few other people. There, Ben Reilly.
Yes.
Obviously.
That
so good.
I love how they played up the dramatics of him. Like,
I'm so angsty.
I've got so many problems, and it's Andy Samberg.
Yes.
I'm trying to think. Oh, crap.
It's okay.
The guys from the band, Andy Samberg and them.
Oh, Lonely Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was one of them?
Yorma played somebody.
He played few people, didn't he?
Yes.
But there's a Spider-Man he played.
Did he play Lego Spider-Man?
Probably.
Maybe.
Probably.
Oh no. Spectacular Spider-Man was also in there.
Yeah.
From the animated series.
PS4.
PS4.
Spider-Man.
PlayStation
Yuri.
Spider-Man. Yeah. And Yuri's playing. Not Yuri. Sorry. What's his name? His friend in college with him, or not college, but the school. Genki, thank you. He's playing the PlayStation Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
And then he goes to the Spider-Verse, and the actual PlayStation Spider-Man is there also. Yeah. And yes, like you were saying, played by Yuri, the voice actor. Yeah. And our boy, the kid, he's in The Boys. In Star Trek.
Jack Russell.
Not Jack Russell.
Jack Quaid.
Bauer. Jack Bauer.
Jack Quaid.
He plays Gwen's Peter, which was fantastic. I loved that. That whole thing. That whole thing
at the beginning was amazing.
Gosh. And I
loved it.
Listen, we've gotten this far, and I can't believe we haven't already talked about it, but the art in this is just so amazing. I mean, Spider-Gwen's entire world being watercolors, and when things are sad and it looks like the paint's running and there's streaks, like it's crying, right?
Yeah.
And then when her and her dad like finally reconcile, and the whole world turns a brighter color, I loved all of that. Yeah. Every piece of that was just perfect.
And I realized this, like, when I was sitting in the movie theater, I looked at you and I said, I know, like, kids are excited about this movie, but this movie's made for parents this time around.
It is, dude. Like, the whole movie's about being a parent.
Yeah.
But I can also see, like, if you're like a teenager, it being also for you, because it's about the teens having to deal with their parents.
Yeah.
I think what's great about this is that both point of views are treated with respect, and like both are right from their own perspectives.
Yeah. And let's see, it was like Miller's versus the Machines.
Yeah.
That was a good.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
That was
same people that did that did this. Yeah.
And which the animation in that's also awesome too. But how like Spider-Punk looks like the British punk.
Yeah.
Like the newspapers. Yeah. Like pasted together and stuff. That's what he looks like the whole entire time.
They said it was almost impossible to render that. Like they said it took forever. They also said that the scene where they're chasing Miles took 2 years.
I can't imagine.
Just for that. Like,
I can't
just
imagine.
That one piece.
I mean, it takes them a month to make a Bluey episode, so
yeah, that's true.
I can completely understand that taking 2 years. And I mean, well, this is way back before computers.
Yeah.
But like, for example, when everything was hand painted or drawn.
Yeah.
Sleeping Beauty took 10 years.
Jesus.
Because Walt wanted every background hand painted.
That's a lot.
Yes.
Walt. You're asking for a lot, Walt. Sorry.
I mean, it pays off. It's a beautiful movie.
It does. I mean, you're not wrong, Maggie. You're definitely not wrong.
But I don't know. I can understand that. I mean, that's a lot of work, a lot of time. Also, you have to specifically get each spider person if they have a different animation.
Just think of all the individual pieces, that are working together and trying to render that out. Like, imagine the computer power that it takes to do something like that.
Run task manager, shut down everything now.
It's like on fire. They're literally in there with a fire extinguisher.
They got cooling fans all over the place.
But kind of talking to the point that it takes a while. The next movie, the follow-up, obviously this ends with a to be continued, which was amazing and frustrating, but perfect. Like it was a great ending.
Apparently,
honestly,
it has made a lot of kids mad.
Yeah, every theater that I've heard like people talk about, every theater has erupted into an man, it happened in ours.
Yeah,
and a guy I worked with, it happened in his.
Bro, that dude up front from us,
he's like, what?
Like, he's like, I want some more. Like, he was very vocal during the movie.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? So this obviously takes a while.
Yes.
But the next movie is supposedly coming out March 29th, 2024. Okay, so that's 9 months away.
Yeah, and also that Haley Steinfeld was interviewed, and she says that she has not recorded anything for this movie.
Hasn't recorded anything. So it's definitely not coming out in March. Like, there's no way. I hope it does. I would love for it to, but I mean, there's no way. She said that she recorded for 2 years for Across the Spider-Verse, and she has yet to record anything for Beyond the Spider-Verse. So, I mean,
Lord Miller, y'all get your crap together.
Listen, I love the after party as much as the next guy, but if that's holding Spider-Verse back, I'm sorry. Gotta cut the balls off of it, okay? Apple will be fine. They'll be fine.
And Oscar Isaac wants Pedro Pascal to be in the next one.
Yes.
To play an old... well, a lot of people want Pedro Pascal to be an old Spider-Man.
He should be Uncle Ben. He should be Tom Holland's Uncle Ben. I digress. No, obviously, the guy you just said. Not Pedro Pascal, the other guy.
Oscar Isaac.
Yes, Sorry. He did fantastic.
Yes, he did.
Fantastic job. I hated his fucking guts.
Yes.
And that's great. That's great that he can do that. Yeah.
And also, he's the first actor to play in 3 separate Marvel things.
Let's see. He was Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Oh, and Apocalypse and X-Men. Wow. The Holy Trinity, if I've ever seen one.
Yes.
But no, it was really good. And also Jason Schwartzman.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
As the Spot. The Spot's fantastic. And dude, like, he's so comedic.
Yes.
And then like super fucking scary at the end when he's like solid black and like the whole world is just becoming a void around him. Like, terrifying. You know, the fact that he could do that. Like, it's really good.
Yeah.
And I love just the idea of the physics behind the Spot and like how all that works and how he's
and he blames it on Miles.
Yeah, he's the bagel guy, the guy that got
the bagel, bagel.
Oh, so good.
But
man.
he plays a good bad guy, though.
He does, like in Scott Pilgrim. He's really good. Yeah.
But he doesn't get that creepy dark.
Or Cool Ethan in Slackers. You know, everybody's favorite Jason Schwartzman movie.
Yeah, definitely.
I need to watch more. What's that dude that I don't like? The director.
Tim Burton?
No, the other one.
Wes Anderson?
Yeah. I need to watch more of that stuff. Just so I can see more Jason Schwartzman, you know.
I love Wes Anderson films. I can't help it. I love when people start doing that TikTok trend. That was like my favorite thing.
I like the one where it's just the guy trying to explain to, I think it's supposed to be his girlfriend, how to make one.
Yeah.
And like she keeps like moving the camera. She's like, look, a duck. And he's like, no! It has to stay symmetrical. So stupid.
My favorite one is 2 guys playing ball outside, like pickup basketball.
Oh wow, I don't think I've seen that one.
Funny.
That sounds ridiculous. But as far as this movie goes, was it the Vulture? Was it the Vulture that Yorma played?
Yes,
that's what it was.
Yes,
yeah.
Which was weird.
I loved his animation
parchment
style.
Paper.
Yes, and like when he would do something, like the sketch notes would pop up.
Yeah,
that's so good.
And he spoke Italian.
Yes, so good, so good.
So strange.
I love it. And who was it? Was it Post Malone?
Post Malone
that said, "I think it's a Banksy."
That's another callback to the last film. Yeah. Also, the coffee shop foam party.
Yes, I did not put that together when they were in that. I thought they went because I think they went through a gas station at one point. I thought it was just the suds from that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was a foam party.
It's foam party.
But definitely, there's a lot of Easter eggs. New Rockstars did a fantastic breakdown of all this, so we highly recommend going and checking out Eric Voss and them. He did like a whole hour and a half long breakdown live on Friday. I haven't watched it yet. I wanted to wait till we did our review of it so that I didn't like just regurgitate everything we'd seen online. So I'm really excited to finally get to listen to everybody else talk about this just fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Would you say it's better than Into the Spider-Verse?
For me, it is.
I agree. I completely agree. I think it's one of those situations where it's not that this movie, it's not that Into the Spider-Verse is bad by any means. I kind of look at it like, and this is going to piss off a couple of people probably, kind of look at it like Winter Soldier and Civil War, where it's like Winter Soldier is perfect. It's a phenomenal film.
It's good.
But then Civil War did it better.
Well, it takes it up another notch.
Yeah, and I mean, like, sure, you could say, well, it's not as espionage heavy, and it's not, but I mean, it is though. It is like it's all there, and I mean, when fucking Iron Man finds out the
Bucky killed
his parents. Yeah, like come the fuck on. Like that's what's happening here. This is just They took something that was already perfect and elevated it to a level that I didn't even know could exist.
Yeah.
It's like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It's just insane. It's insane.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to say, Maggie?
I love Miles's mama.
Yeah, the parents are so good, and that twist at the end, I didn't.
Oh,
it
yeah,
didn't get
God,
me. Like, I mean,
that's
it got
sick.
me. I didn't see that. I did not see that coming. That they were in separate universes.
Yeah. Well, like I was like, well, didn't they say that Spider was a different dimension?
Yeah.
And I
Well,
was
see,
like,
and
then
I also left.
Oh.
When they were explaining like that he was getting into that machine
yeah.
to go back to his home. So like I missed
Well,
that setup.
Well,
for that.
I was sitting there thinking, I was like, that would send him to 42, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And it did.
And it did.
And Evil Miles.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how that turns out.
That's wild.
What I'm hoping, see, the only thing is with having a live action Prowler in this movie, in the animated universe, and still being live action, it obviously kind of breaks the rules of what Doctor Strange did, where you take on the form of whatever world you're in, right? Yeah. And so, like, I was hopeful that if Miles went to the MCU, that he would be live action, right? That was kind of my hope for everything. But now, under the logic of this, you would still be animated in the real world, like the Spot in Venom, right? He's
He's like, you're not fazed by me at all, are you?
just like, it's Tuesday. So that's the only thing is like I was kind of hoping we would see a crossover with Tom Holland Spider-Man by doing it like that. But if he is animated standing next to Tom Holland Spider-Man, it'll be fine. It'll be great, whatever they do. But I was thinking like that could be maybe like part of the way that it all wraps up,
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It'll be cool either way.
Mm-hmm.
And they could even say like, well, Doctor Strange used this type of manipulation of the multiverse, whereas this is more tech-based manipulation, and so that's why they maintain their properties while Doctor Strange and them did not maintain their properties. Or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's all just a bunch of fucking made-up rules in a Candyland popcorn-filled bucket of pop culture.
Just say it.
All right?
Piss off Doctor Strange. That's all I know.
What?
The old time hopping, dimension hopping stuff.
It's true.
Benedict Cumberbatch would not be happy.
Multiverse of Madness was terrible.
Oh no.
Oh, it didn't do the
sad.
thing. It didn't. There it
God,
is.
did it crash again?
I think it about did. Honestly, I might need to format this SD card. Maggie, anything else you'd like to say before we get into our
Go watch
rankings?
it. Deserves every award that it's nominated for.
If this does not get the best animated picture, I'll kind of be surprised. Like just on the art alone, I feel like it should get it. Like I love Mario.
I love Mario too.
But this kicks Mario in the fucking teeth, It grabs him by the balls. All right.
God help me.
Spoilers are over. So we are now in the part of the show where we're going to add Across the Spider-Verse into our ranking for summer 2023 so far. Just wanted to quickly touch on the fact that we did a poll on our YouTube channel asking people to rate Across the Spider-Verse and just to kind of see what they do. We actually do these every week here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome, so feel free to come by and make your voice heard. So we asked, how would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 5 stars? And at 74% of the vote, 5 out of 5 stars. At 19% of the vote, 4 out of 5. 7% gave a 3 out of 5. And no one gave a 2 or a 1.
Oh,
and we usually get at least a couple of fucks that like to throw a 1 in there just to fuck with people.
Yeah.
But no, literally nobody. So
All right.
pretty universally loved at this point, At the very least, everybody's saying it's good, So, all that being said, current ranking for the summer 2023 so far. At number 4, we have Fast X. At number 3, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. At number 2, we have Succession. And at number 1, we have The Little Mermaid. Maggie, where do you feel Across the Spider-Verse should go?
Number 1.
Obviously. This is going to be the easiest one we've ever done. Like,
we even said that leaving the theater in the car.
I'll be completely honest. I'm pretty sure I said this about Creed 3. I don't think anything can beat this.
Oh man, Creed 3, man.
This was better than Creed 3.
Make Michael B. Jordan.
Here's the thing. Creed 3, unfortunately, has been retroactively downgraded.
Yeah,
you know, that's what sucks about it. It's like I can't necessarily watch it the same way I did because now, you know, a lot of fucking shit is also going on. I love Michael B. Jordan. He did fantastic, and it's still great. The movie itself is still great. It just sucks that now there's some baggage with it, you know? Yeah. And that's kind of what we're going to be dealing with The Flash also. Yeah. So ultimately, no matter how good it is, there's always going to be that little piece still with it. And I say little, I mean, obviously, depending on all the ins and outs of that, which I'm not going to get into. You know. So anyway, that is our new ranking at number 1, Across the Spider-Verse. Number 2, The Little Mermaid. Number 3, Succession. Number 4, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And at number 5, Fast X. Next week, we'll be back on Monday at 9 o'clock live right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome with our review of Transformers! Rise of the Beast.
Rise of the Beast.
That's right. The Beasts are fucking rising this weekend, baby. And we're going to be talking about it. It's actually, we've got a dual show that we're going to do. So we're going to start off with the Hopefully Awesome show. We're going to do all the news stories, right? And then when we go into our review of Rise of the Beast, it's going to transform into going back to Beast Wars. So that is how we're going to handle that. Which means that next Tuesday, there will not be a going back to Beast Wars. But instead, and we haven't nailed down the actual schedule yet, because I think we're going to flip them, so it might be Smallville on Tuesday. But next week, we're starting our new rewatch podcast to take the spot of Beast Wars, and that is going back to the sewers. That's right. We are revisiting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We're going to do it with the first 5 episodes of the original animated series that makes up a movie. It's like they all work together.
Yeah.
Then we're watching the live action first one, live action second one, live action third one. And then here's where things get a little iffy, because I don't know if we're going to watch... We're definitely going to watch Turtles Forever. Okay. And that's the movie from the 2001, 2002 cartoon where they team up with the old Turtles. Yes. But I think I want to save all the crossovers for the end of the series, so we may just go 1, 2, 3, and then straight to TMNT, and then straight to the Michael Bay movies, and then we do the crossover ones, including Power Rangers in Space. Oh, God. We're doing it. That one episode. We're just watching that one episode. It's gonna be great. I can't fucking wait. But yeah, we got Turtles Forever, and then there was a crossover episode with the 2016 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Nickelodeon, where they also teamed up with prior Turtles casts. So we're gonna watch all that. So yeah, just come back next week. Obviously, we will be here live at 9 o'clock, pretty much at least the first 3 days of the week. We've always got something going on, so come hang out with us. If you'd like to join our Patreon, head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome, where for $5 you get every single reward that we have. So head over there, check it out. It helps almost said helps the planet. It helps the channel.
Helps the planet.
Helps the planet. Helps our planet. Captain Planet. You've got the power. We are the power. We'll see you on Monday.
Heart.
Thanks for watching, and as always,
have a hopefully awesome day.
Bye.